Bitcoin's finding support at the 7,500 area. Right now we are in some consolidation. Let's take a look at the charts, see what's going on, see what we can expect for the weekend going on into next week. So if y'all are brand new to this channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way y'all can be updated every single day, because we make Bitcoin videos every single day on this channel. So let's go ahead and jump in on into the charts and let's get started. All right, so we have pushed all the way up to 7,800 in our last substantial pump to the upside. Right now, we're kind of trending in between the 74 and the about 7,600 right now too. So you can see right now that on our last daily open, we've been kind of fighting with the well, we've been finding really good support actually at the VWAP, as y'all can see. VWAP's been very nice support for us. We didn't really make a new higher high or anything. We've been, just really peaking out at that 7,600, 7,650 area-ish. We haven't really been able to kind of push through it just yet. So I would imagine that Bitcoin's probably looking for some consolidation right now off to the side to then maybe decide where it wants to go later on. Our money flow on our 15 minutes also looking like maybe it kind of wants to round off just a tad bit, but still kind of undecisive, as y'all can see. Let's move on into our 30-minute time frame here. 30-minute time frame also giving us kind of a trickled off kind of money flow as of right now, but maybe will not turn red after all. Let's zoom out here. You can see we're putting in some lower highs here on the money flow, so that's just something we need to take a little precaution in, just to know whether or not we could see maybe a slight move down to the downside. But y'all know that I did have this trend line drawn out here. Let's move into our 45-minute. We'll come back to that here in a little bit. But on our 45-minute, you can also tell that we're kind of just consolidating out to the side. Money flow is kind of rounding off just a tad bit. So it's just something to take note of for the time being. Maybe going on into the rest of this weekend, we could see maybe some retracement. But what I would think that Bitcoin might usually likes to do more or less is to come back down and retest the trend line as support. So I think last time we had a trend line retest of this trend line that was dated back all the way to when we hit 10.5K. Came back down to retest it as support, found support, got a nice bounce off of there, and I had this rounded off trend line as well drawn as resistance. We broke through that with substantial volume as well. Now, whether or not Bitcoin wants to come back down that far to retest it, that's probably at about 7,100-ish area. I mean, Bitcoin could still do that, that's for sure. Whether or not we're going to find it as support, that's yet to be determined. We could just, end up falling back down through it. But I think, for the most part, we kind of have an idea of, Bitcoin maybe moving sideways as of right now, but then also maybe staying above that 7K area. So that's a firm possibility. Right now, guys, if y'all do want to trade with us, it's 35% off for the month of April. We are already gearing up for the next big move in Bitcoin. I've already told my trading group what my plan is for this, quarter two of 2020, because I think that quarter two of 2020 is going to be something interesting. But also later on into the year, we might expect quite a bit more volatility into the market too. So I'm giving them day-to-day analysis, private analysis of the Bitcoin charts, different than what y'all see on the videos. So if y'all want to join us, feel free to find that first link in the description box. It is the Patreon page. Once you sign up for the Patreon page, then you just need to message me your Discord username, and I can give you access to the private Discord channel as well on there if y'all are interested in that. Prices will be going up at the end of April, so go ahead and get signed up now. There's only a few spots left, and once those spots run out, then I'll have to move the price back up too. So let's take a look. Then also I do have the newsletter that I send out periodically. If y'all are interested in that, y'all can check that out. And it's basically just free to sign up for. I do giveaways every once in a while here and there. And then also, it's just a nice way for you to keep up to date with me. Basically, some of the private videos that I give my Patreon members, I'll send out in the newsletter a couple of weeks later. So feel free to check that out. Second link in the description box if y'all are interested. Let's go back to the charts real quick. Our 2 hour, you can see that our money flow is not really rounded off like it is on our lower time frames. So you can see here that we are really just finding support at our 13 EMA here at about 72 or 7,500. Really nice support. So whether or not Bitcoin's going to come back down, that's yet to be determined, but we'll have to keep an eye out for that and see how it plays out. Let's go into our 4 hour here. 4 hour, we did have our sell signal. Money flow still pretty nicely moving to the top side here. Our blue wave did put in a red dot, but we could have another green dot here pretty soon, to be honest. We'll just have to wait to see how the weekend kind of plays out, whether or not we get some retracements, but that's yet to be determined. Let's go into our 6 hour here too. 6 hour, we had a red dot here. We're pretty far away from our key EMA, so I could definitely see some retracement back down there to that 7,400 area. If we do have some retracement, that's definitely a key possibility for us as well too. So we'll just have to wait to see what happens there. Guys, if y'all are also interested, I did create a membership page for the YouTube channel. It is a little bit cheaper than the Patreon trading group, but if y'all are interested in it, basically I'll give you an option to, if y'all want me to review a chart for y'all, Forex, traditional markets, whatever it may be, an altcoin chart, I'll review it with Market Cipher, and you get one pick per month. So if y'all want to sign up for that, feel free to. Like I said, I just created this membership on YouTube for that. And it's just another way that you can also get access to the Market Cipher indicator, and I can review charts for y'all as well too. The Discord group is free to sign up for. I mean, you can join the Discord group if you'd like. There is a community rules and guidelines page that you will actually be sent to first before you can join the Discord server. You just need to click the little green check box after you read through all the community rules and guidelines, and then you'll get access to the server. But the trading group category is private, and so in order to access that, you need to become a Patreon member as well. The Telegram channel is free to join, so feel free to join us on there. It's just another easy way to keep up to date with me. Sometimes I'll drop in some stuff on the charts that I see throughout the day on there as well too, so feel free to join that. Find the links in the description box. So our 6 hour, like I said, we're pretty far away from our key EMA support, but I could definitely see us coming back down to retest that as support too. Our 8 hour was something that I also was kind of curious about too. I mean, money flow is kind of getting a little thin down here too. Red dot hasn't just quite confirmed, but it looks like it wants to put in a red dot pretty soon, maybe indicating some consolidation out for the rest of the weekend. And we're really just gonna have to play this by the weekend and just see what happens over the weekend. It looks like our CMEs have closed at about 7,600-ish, around that area. So I mean, if we end up retracing a little bit, there will probably be a gap that we need to fill, and going on into Monday as well. As we move into our 12 hour, let's see what's going on here. And I want to say, was it our 8 hour? No, our 12 hour had a nice little cross here, so that's a pretty bullish sign. I think that was our good cross there, and we can see that we're kind of just moving sideways here on money flow. Blue wave may be ready to top out pretty soon, but that's yet to be determined. 21 hour also looking about the same as the 12. And then as we move into our daily, we can see that we are still getting that squeeze there that y'all might know about a little bit too. So I didn't want to keep this video too long, but just kind of a weekend update to see where the market might take us, what we have going on planned for next week as well. I think Bitcoin is getting ready to surprise a lot of people, probably going on into May as well. So we are at the ready for it. Like I said, if you want to join the Patreon page, it's 35% off for the month of April, but that will be going up by the end of the month. So feel free to join us. There's only a few spots left for that price. And then once you join, feel free to send me your Discord name, so that way I can give you the proper role to access the private channel inside the server. But with that being said, y'all, I really don't want to keep this video too long. I hope that y'all have a great weekend. I hope that y'all are staying healthy out there. Definitely maybe look for some retracement over the weekend, but nothing too significant, I would say. And then we'll play it by ear going on into the weekend. So, going on into next week. So thanks y'all for sticking around. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because we make a Bitcoin video every single day. And with that being said, CTO signing out.